Down Home Grill, Victorville, online sports report. Action highlights brought to you by the Down Home Grill. Burgers from organic grass-fed beef. Breakfast from organic eggs. Great food, homemade, GMO, and many gluten-free. Down Home Grill, Ridgecrest off Bear Valley Road, Victorville. The Hesperia Scorpions outlast Oak Hills 54-52 in round one of Mojave River League showdowns between the league's top two teams. A standing room only crowd that packs Hesperia High School's Scorpions Gymnasium sees an intensely well-played, hard-fought battle that goes down to the wire before the host team Scorpions hold off the Bulldogs, scoring their last 3 points from the free throw line. Hesperia senior Levontay Ott was dominant from start to finish at both ends of the court. The reigning Mojave River League Most Valuable Player scored his team's first 10 points of the game, finished with a team-high 19, pulled down a dozen rebounds, and added 2 steals, 4 assists, and a pair of blocked shots to his stat sheet summary. The home team Scorpions in white. The 6'4" Levontay Ott jumping center against the Bulldogs, 6'4" Michael Uelese. 4 is Ronnie Green. 5, Darren Bonner. 24, Travell Landrum. Hesperia Scorpions games are typically low-scoring affairs for 2 reasons. Their defense is superb. Their half-court offense is very deliberate, very patient, working down the shot clock. This is quite likely the first time 2 local large school teams rank 1 and 2 in a CIF division poll, certainly the first time since CIF's restructuring of divisions. Levontay Ott takes the first shot of the game and just does beat the shot clock. 10 for the Bulldogs is Brad Leontes. The 6'3" senior gets Oak Hill's first basket, and it is tied at 2. The first half, Hesperia denies Oak Hill's big man, Michael Uelese, his inside game. Levontay Ott, the rebound, up court into the attacking zone. Ronnie Green, the defensive rebound. You'll see Bulldogs rebounders immediately get the ball out and up to a teammate. Jaden Shackelford, 35, the sophomore. Oak Hills has its first lead, 4-2, 2 minutes in. The Scorpions' defense is of the lockdown variety. They have held 12 of 18 opponents to under 50 points. 33 is junior Jayden Everett. Levontay Ott's basket in the paint puts the Scorpions up by 1, 5-4. Levontay Ott averages 18 points a game. Levontay Ott again on the drive into the paint. 7 for Scorpions, approaching midway in quarter number 1. The Bulldogs pull back within 1. Jaden Shackelford to Brad Leontes against the Scorpions' zone. Brad Leontes gets his second basket of the game on this drive into the paint. 7-6. Scorpions against the Bulldogs' zone. Levontay Ott hits the offensive board. The reigning MRL Player of the Year completes the 3-point play, and it is 10-6. Travell Landrum steals. Scorpions points off takeaway result when Ronnie Green hits the 3 from the corner. Hesperia up by 7, 13-6. 3 minutes remaining in the opening period. Jaden Shackelford answers from the corner, 13-9. The 6'1" super-soph is Oak Hill's leading scorer, averaging 28 points a game. Brad Leontes on the inbounds pass from Shamar Whetstone, 13-11. Brad Leontes will finish with 14-6 coming in the first quarter. Jaden Shackelford's quick release jumper from just inside the arc ties the score at 13. 1 minute remains in quarter number 1. Bulldogs play for the last shot. Yakel Jackson to Jaden Shackelford from far beyond the arc. Oak Hills has what will be their biggest lead of the night, 16-13 at the end of 1. Levontay Ott dominance at the outset of the second, the blocked shot. Levontay Ott steals the inbounds pass and slams the monster dunk. No single play better demonstrates Ott's extraordinary talents, anticipation, athleticism, savvy, and skill. Ronnie Green shoots the assist to sharpshooting Jayden Everett from three-point range. The Scorpions regain a lead they shall never relinquish. Hesperia outscores the visitors 17-6 in the second quarter and will lead by 8 at halftime. Here's how you hold the number 2 ranked team in CIF 3A to 6 points in one quarter. Another example of the Scorpions' tenacious defense, a Calvin Tang trademark, and further demonstration of the exceptional quick hands of Levontay Ott, who makes the steal and is fouled. Andre Howard, 42, the assist to Ronnie Green. The 3 gives Hesperia a 5-point lead, 21-16. Ronnie Green scores 14 this game. 33 is Jayden Everett, a junior. Ronnie Green, 4, a senior. The Bulldogs mix up their defense, switching to man. Jayden Everett gets the pass from Levontay Ott and hits his second from three-point range. The Scorpion lead escalates to 8, 24-16. 5 minutes remain in the second quarter. The defensive intensity by both teams is non-stop. The importance of every possession reflected in the way possession of every loose ball is hotly contested. Levontay Ott comes up with it, up court to the fast-breaking Ronnie Green, 26-16. 13 unanswered points for the Scorpions in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. 42 is the sophomore, Andre Howard. You see him make a steal in a moment. Rebounds are contested as fiercely as loose balls. Markel Wright, 20, gets it for Oak Hills to Brad Leontes across midcourt. Jaden Shackelford will scoop it up and put it up. Brad Leontes with the offensive rebound, stolen by Andre Howard. Up court to Yakel Jackson. Hesperia's lead back to 10, 28-18. 3.5 to play before the half. This time it is Oak Hills with points off the turnover. Jaden Shackelford jumps the passing lane and converts the layup for the southpaw sophomore, 28-20. The athleticism of Michael Uelese on the tip-in. Second basket of the first half for the Bulldogs' big man. Oak Hills within 6, 28-22. Bulldogs back in their zone defense. Scorpions working the ball around the perimeter. When your point guard taps the top of his head, it means reset. Unlike a baseball player, tapping his helmet means repeat the sign. When Andre Howard's defender leaves his feet, the sophomore dribbles past him and lifts up a soft floater that ends first half scoring with Hesperia on top, 30-22. The first points of the second half come at the Oak Hills end of the court. The offensive rebound bounds out to Shamar Whetstone, the 5'10 junior, acrobatic move into the paint. Bulldogs within 6, 30-24. Hesperia's first basket of the third quarter comes on Ronnie Green's jumper from beyond the arc that extends the Scorpions' lead to 9, 33-24. 5 is Darian Bonner. All 5 Scorpions on the floor touch the ball on this possession against the Bulldogs' zone defense. Ronnie Green, top of the key. Jayden Everett sends it cross-court to Travell Landrum. Back inside to Jayden Everett, gaining access to the paint and putting it in. Jayden Everett will finish with 11 this game. Hesperia's lead is 11, 35-24. 5 minutes show on the third quarter clock. Shamar Whetstone to Michael Uelese underneath. Touch pass to Brad Leontes, 35-26. The Scorpions' fast break produces 2 more points and prompts a Bulldogs timeout. The Levontay Ott assist to Travell Landrum, and Hesperia is back up by 11, 37-26. The third quarter will be the most evenly played points-wise. Hesperia outscores the visitors 13-12. Out of the timeout, the Bulldogs begin a direct attack on the underbelly of the Scorpion zone defense. Jaden Shackelford's alley-oop to Michael Uelese, cutting Hesperia's lead to 9. Back up to 11 on Ronnie Green's inbound assist to Levontay Ott. Michael Uelese again from Shamar Whetstone. The Scorpions' lead is 9. Ronnie Green draws 2 defenders, sends the assist to Jayden Everett, whose 3 puts the Scorpions up by 10, 40-30, with 6 minutes remaining in the third. Hesperia's biggest lead, a 12-point bulge, comes on Travell Andrum's 3 with 3 minutes to play in the third. It is 42-30, and it is beginning to look like it might turn into a blowout. But a Bulldogs run begins when the Scorpions' shots no longer fall. Brad Leontes with the defensive rebound to the often-running Shamar Whetstone, who again goes with the soft-touch runner, and Oak Hills is within 10, 42-32. Tariq Parker into the heart of the zone. The score, 43-34. The Levontay Ott blocked shot puts a momentary halt to the Bulldogs' momentum. Daily Press photographer David Pardo freezing the outstanding effort by Levontay Ott. Bulldogs back to the inside attack. Michael Uelese's basket cuts Hesperia's lead to 7, 43-36. Jayden Everett connects from long range to give the Scorpions their first points of the fourth quarter. It is 46-36 at the 6-minute mark. Jaden Shackelford on the fast break, 46-38. 5'8" senior Tariq Parker, again, the Bulldogs down by 5, 46-41, with 4 minutes to play. Vintage Levontay Ott pulling down the rebound, going coast to coast. This makes it 48-41 with 3.5 to play. Quick note of thanks to High Desert Hoops maestro Brian Cotton for running down the stats on Levontay Ott, who averages 19 points and 10 boards a game. Jaden Shackelford into the paint. Bulldogs within 5, 48-43 with 3 minutes left to play. Brad Leontes rebounds. Long pass to the fast-breaking Jaden Shackelford follows his shot, and it is 48-45. 2:30 on the clock. This is how close Oak Hills comes to tying it up. Bulldogs down 3. Jaden Shackelford pulls up behind the three-point line. It rims in and out. Still 48-45 with 2 minutes remaining. The first of Hesperia's clutch free throws come from Andre Howard. 49-45. Brad Leontes in the paint. 49-47. 90 seconds on the clock. For all practical points and purposes, this is the game-winning play. Levontay Ott drives past one defender and a second, and the final Scorpions field goal of the game gives Hesperia the lead, 51-47, with just over a minute left to play. Ronnie Green's free throws make it 53-47. Brad Leontes from the corner, 53-50 with 20 seconds showing. Hesperia's final points come on the Ronnie Green free throw. The last Bulldogs basket is by Tariq Parker underneath. The final score, Hesperia 54, Oak Hills 52. Coach Calvin Tang's Scorpions entered the contest ranked number 1 in CIF Division 3A. They go to 3-0 in the MRL with their 14th win in 18 games. The Bulldogs are ranked 2nd in 3A. They fall to 2-1 in the MRL. The rematch between Hesperia and Oak Hills is February 2nd at the Dog Pound on the Oak Hills campus.
Down Home Grill, Victorville, online sports report. Action highlights brought to you by the Down Home Grill. Burgers from organic grass-fed beef. Breakfast from organic eggs. Great food, homemade, GMO, and many gluten-free. Down Home Grill, Ridgecrest off Bear Valley Road, Victorville.